Nuane foda kudus nganga ay kauda ashuti kauda ngana. Aba washidaya mama ay nganga dai watishkinga. Nuane foda kudus nganga ay kauda ashuti kauda ngana. Aba washidaya mama ay nganga dai watishkinga. Nuane foda kudus nganga ay kauda ashuti kauda ngana. Aba washidaya mama ay nganga dai watishkinga. Nuane foda kudus nganga ay kauda ashuti kauda ngana. Aba washidaya mama ay nganga dai watishkinga.
Hey guys, let's see if I can get myself in view. I hope so. I'm right here. Great. And let's make that one a little bigger. There we go. All right. Today I'm working on a studio for my character, Oliver Zark. Maybe you know about him, maybe you don't, but I'm playing him as a news anchor situated in New Babbage, and he has his own broadcasting company called Hubnet, which employs a wide range of different content creators that are all like sharing the dream of being able to create a broadcasting service in the verse. And our ultimate goal is for CIG to, at some point, maybe put our content on the screen in the verse. We hope so. They talked about it in the past, and I hope they are going to deliver. But I wouldn't expect it for maybe at least 10 more years. But anyways, here we are creating content for it. So I'm making a news show and some other shows as well, and we have other creators in HubNet. You can check out our Discord if you want to. We have other creators making drama series and music and animated series and almost anything you can imagine that would fit on a screen in the verse. So yeah, that's what we're about. And I'm working on how to explain it, a newsroom, a news studio that I want to put in New Babbage. So oh no, I died. I'm gonna have to restart. That was unfortunate. I want to put the new studio in New Babbage using Unreal Engine. So I've been scanning Oliver's face in the game and making him as a metahuman in Unreal Engine. And now I've been able to put some animation on his body. I've been able to make his face look like the face in game. And yeah, so now what I'm trying to do is to fill out the studio with different types of content. Like we have reporters going around the verse, reporting from different parts of, well, now it's only Stanton and Pyro, but reporters should be there, and we should have like some B footage of reporters being in these places, like Ruin Station or Wicolo's new Emporium, or yeah, stuff like that. So from these locations, I need some footage of like different characters standing around looking like reporters talking, and yeah, to put on the screens in the studio. If you want to see the studio and a little bit what it looks like, I think I have an early demo. I came quite far since this video, but this is the concept for it. Yeah, that's it. And so right now I'm in New Babbage because I need to bring the Valkyrie with me to different parts of the universe. I need to fit a PTV inside the Valkyrie, and I want to put the Valkyrie in these different places with the PTV inside of it, because the PTV is like the smallest vehicle that you can have that has lights on it. So what I'm hoping to achieve is to open up the back hatch of the Valkyrie, place the reporter. For today it's gonna be this guy, but he needs some clothing. Oh, look, he's even moving his mouth like I am. That's so cool. Is this at the same time as the camera? Almost in it? Yeah. So we need to put him at this place. Like, I want to open up the hatch in the Valkyrie, put the PTV at the very back of the ship, turn on the lights, and have him stand near the hatch with some cool backgrounds behind him, so it looks like he's like on location with studio lights on his face. Because the Valkyrie is pretty bright, but also not bright enough to look like studio lights. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. And just before this, I exited the tram, realized I exited at Tobin, and I went back on and the floor disappeared, so I went down on the tracks. Which is, well, if you're gonna have a bug, it's more fun to have it early on than to have it late, I guess. But still, I would rather not have it. So let's head to the Commons and grab some clothing, because I'm hoping to be able to bedlog with these characters. If it's not possible in the PTU, please let me know, but I'm hoping it is. So I'm gonna bedlog with a character that changed his looks and relog with a new look and some new clothing. So I'm gonna be able to move around in the verse with the Valkyrie and shoot in these different locations that I'm finding. Now let's not exit here, because when I did, the floor went away. If you're still around, maybe like an hour and a half from now, I'm gonna open up Unreal Engine and show you guys how far I've gotten with the studio. I'd say we're almost done. I even was able to record like a mock-up report. What's still to be put in the studio is some computer screens in the background. You know, like behind the anchor there's always like a newsroom where you have people working away. And there are some free animations that you can put on metahumans. So it's basically it's pretty easy to put like a metahuman at the desks in the background and have them like a working animation, like using a keyboard. But what is taking time is to put content on those screens. I want to make it look like there's stuff going on, like it's a busy newsroom behind them. But all it should take on a good day, if we don't have too many bugs, is one good lap around the Stanton and Pyro system, and we should have enough content to fill the screens. It doesn't have to be more than like stills even. Alright, so let's grab some clothes. This is a cool jacket. Great jacket that I can't aim for. That's too bad. Alright. Can I grab you? No. Boots. Alright. Let's grab something else then. A nice pair of just your basic black pants. A shirt. Orison is a great place for clothes like these. I guess we could... Yeah, let's grab this one as well. You never know what you might need. These shirts are silly, though. I'm not a fan. No. Oh, we can grab this one, I guess. Right. Should be enough. So let's head to the starport and it's called New Babbage Intergalactic Spaceport, and grab all the things, put them in the ship. It's probably best to use like a backpack. Put all the clothing I want to bring in a backpack and just carry that on board. I'll try that. I also wanted to like for the screens in the studio, you could go to Arc, the map service for Star Citizen, and grab some screenshots from there as well. It doesn't have to be like from in the game. As long as it's in fiction, I think it's fine. Maybe even from the website. No, over a minute still. All right. Guess this map view could be useful. Grab a screen of that. 30 seconds still. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 4.1. It's gonna be real nice with trying the Atlas Geo is something that I'm looking forward to a lot. I've always liked the mining loop. I think it's relaxing in a way. Like you put your stuff on your ship and you fly out to some remote location, and I don't know if the Atlas Geo is gonna be mining for hand mining nodes or rock mining nodes, but I'm looking forward to finding a cave, land in the cave with my small ship that barely fits a Geo, maybe even on the back of a Nomad, and just walking around the cave. Total darkness with the Geo. I hope it has some lights. And if it does have lights, it's a great substitute, I guess, for the PTV to use as a studio light. Like an industrial lighting rig that you could bring with you and just place in places. Yeah. Does the standard Atlas have lights? Actually, if it does, maybe I should use that instead, because it's not as deep. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's not as long. It's a very short vehicle, the Atlas, so you can place it like way far back in the ship, and that way you get some more spread out light, which is really nice. And I'm not gonna move over to like making machinima in Unreal or anything. For the new studio, my problem was that filming Oliver in the game and then trying to put him in like a new studio, because there is no such studio here in the game. You had to make one on your own, or like find a location or something. But I wanted it to be like a proper new studio with a screen behind him or next to him, and yeah, if you want to do that and still film your character in the game, you're gonna have to find a location that number one has good lighting on your face, because it's gonna look weird if the lighting is bad and the background has some good lighting. And then you'd have to match the background to the bad lighting on your face, and why would a new studio have like a very, very bad lighting? It doesn't make sense. So you have to find a place with good lights, which is true for almost all filming. And secondly, you need to have a spot with a very unicolored, what's it called? Unicolored background, so that you can remove the background and place your character in the studio instead. And I only found like one or two such places. One of them was here in the studio, in the hangar, actually, here in New Babbage. But when I do that, I can't move the camera around. The camera has to be fixed, and I didn't like that, because the new studios they work a lot with like very fixed camera angles, but they also have different camera angles. They alternate from like depending on your story, or depending on if you're going into the segment or out of the segment. So here, by the way, is a wall that I used. I placed a PTV back here with lights put on this wall. You can have your character stand in front of this thing here and talk like so. Wow, the camera here is. And you'd have you would have to remove your shadows behind him as well. So you'd have to place vehicles on the sides to enlighten the background. Let's bring up the Atlas and see if it has a light rig. That would be amazing. Because the thing with the vehicles, ground vehicles, are that they are on wheels, and as such they want to light up the ground in front of them. So much like our standard cars these days, the lights are very low, and it doesn't really fit too well with the needs of a news reporter who wants the lights on their face and not on their kneecaps. Alright, Atlas, I hope you have some light. Is this a spooky light? Yeah, it's a spooky light. Ah, it's time for horror stories. Wow, this is actually a good location, a good spot for telling horror stories. If you blur the background a little bit, zoom in. Yeah. Have you heard the story about the sandworms on Daymar? They're real, you know. Yeah. They're actually sandworms that'll eat your brain. When I saw the sandworms, they were much bigger than I thought they were. At first, I just saw them like on screenshots and on videos, but then I saw someone who actually ran up to them and started fighting them with their fists. And the worms were huge, like taller than him even. I don't see a light here. That's unfortunate. Did they put the thrusters on the Atlas yet? They did. Right? Yeah, I see the thrusters back here. I wonder if they're activated. No. Lights? No lights. Do I need to turn it on? No, it's on. No lights. Alright. No point sitting in this thing. Let's run back. Grab the PTV. If my audio is weird or anything, let me know. Let me just see if... Yeah, alright, cool. Audio is working. I'm still pretty new at this, so I'm not... yeah, I'm not sure what all the settings are. Seems to be working well. It's great. Do I have a PTV even? I do. There it is. Get up here. Can't wait until they introduce the ground vehicles for this elevator back here. That's gonna be great. And way more effective. This takes some extra time actually, but while we're waiting we can load up one of the backpacks with all of the clothing. That's not risky at all, taking all of your equipment out of space. If this fails, I guess I'm not doing this anymore today until I reset my PTU account. Right, let's grab one of the big ones, open you up, put some, alright, so a leather jacket, an Invictus one, because Invictus is coming up. All the jackets, they're important because the upper body is going to be visible a lot. Maybe we need a hazmat suit if there's a particular place we want to look like we're reporting on. Maybe there's some cold weather, so let's grab a warm jacket. IAE, I can't imagine we'll be needing that. Cubby blast, torpedo burrito for sure. We do have pants already. Hazmat, helmet as well, and a bunch of goggles because they add personality. If you don't have personality, try using a lot of accessories. Right, I think that was it. An extra pair of shoes as well. Is there something wrong with the audio? Let me check quickly. Yeah, that sounds better. yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so let's carry the backpack. If we can. Was it this one? I think it was. Right, carry. Great. Right. And, oh, right, we need to move that ship also. So, let's place you here. And take the PTV away from the pad and bring up the Valkyrie instead. Ah, that's a huge hangar. Ooh. Here it is. Right, I haven't seen the Wicklow places yet, so I'm hoping to be able to start there and
Systems on.
maybe prioritize grabbing the spots where, the spots from the PTU, because if everything crashes and I lose the gear, I can continue in the PU with the locations there. Right, let's hop out and bring up the Valkyrie. Where are you?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
We don't need a skin or anything for that. Let's just bring it up.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
I wonder if I can put the backpack on. Loves to live dangerous. Maybe on the seat here next to me. I hope so. Or on the back. Oh no. Ah, it's underneath there. Alright. We're fine. I think. Let's start by moving the vehicle into the Valkyrie, and then let's come back for the backpack. Screen preview so I can see what I'm doing. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, I can't catch that. God damn it. Alright, let's open this thing up first. Great, and let's see what we can do about this thing. I think not holding S while exiting the vehicle is something I'll remember. Right. Let's keep moving forward. No, what happened now? Restricted area, you've been relocated. That was my hangar though. Alright, let's get back down. And I have a crime stat? Ugh. Okay, okay game. Is there a place to clear your crime stat up here? Nope. Okay. Crime stat 1 is fine though. As long as it's not a 3, start to affect your game. I think. Unless they change that. Or I misremember. But I think 1 and 2 is fine, basically. It just means I have to pay a fine. And trespassing, 2nd degree. What the hell? Did my vehicles disappeared as well. And my backpack, I guess? No, it's still there. Alright, great. Let's redo that.
Welcome.
Better.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
PTV? Okay, fine. Yes.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Retrieve.
Vehicle has been moved to the following location.
Garage 10? Why? Why? isn't it coming up here?
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your
Store.
has been moved to our storage facility.
Valkyrie stored.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us
Okay.
again. Goodbye. Welcome.
Some other
The
small
ASOC
vehicle then, I
retrieval
guess.
system.
Mo C1. Not the Ursa, it's too big. Let's get the Valkyrie without lights
Location.
and see if we can manage. Let's place you here while we wait, and I can bring up the studio actually from Unreal Engine. It's not too demanding, so it shouldn't affect the game too much. There it is, the Valkyrie. Alright, carry the backpack. That last little endeavor could have ended so differently. If, I mean, the PTV could have blown up, the backpack could have gone away. I think maybe I was a little bit too risky with all of the ideas I had at the same time. Alright, so let's put the backpack back here. And I think it'll just be easy to use from there, unless they added like an inventory. They did. I actually had a hunch that I read that somewhere. Let's put the backpack in there, where it'll be safe. There we go. And if I'm standing like this in the Valkyrie, I can get some decent light on my face. I just have to stand closer to this light here, like this thing. But with the PTV, I could have stood like way further out. But I think this works. Right, let's save this camera angle using F4 and one of the numpad keys, so we can come back to it later. Right. And let's head out. See if we can find Rico's Emporium. There's so much music going on. Let's bring down the music from the game. Let's storm the ship.
All systems online.
Please open your doors. The visibility in the Valkyrie is amazing. I love having such a huge range to look out from. I also love hangars that open up. Did I end up in a hangar queue? No. Should we try from the mobiGlas instead? Hello. Right. Any ideas? Can we call them from the ship? Hail. Is this because I have a crime stat? I can't imagine it is. where do we clear the crime stat? Do we have to go very far? New Babbage clear crime stat. Paying the relevant fines and fines and citations. Spaceports and space stations. Alright, let's go find it and see if... Oh right, it's down near the customs department, I think. Right where you come off the train. This is basically every Star Citizen session for me. I'm trying to get stuff filmed and make things happen, but yeah, one thing leads to another, and you can never do what you want. Not right away, anyways. Sometimes I love it, sometimes it's so fluent. I had a session earlier today where I was just running cargo from place to place, and it worked so smooth. It was so nice. Let's go to the terminal and see if we can find the what was it? Fines and citations terminal. Right, I think it's down here. I hope so. And if I'm wrong, please let me know where it is. Hello. There it is. Nice. $2,000 space credits. You have no fines. Let's try it again.
Where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Large hangar. Backpack should be in the ship now, still.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has
Right,
been
third time's charm. I hope. Oh, the Valkyrie is in the garage? In garage 10? What? No way.
to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Unknown? Yeah. And with the backpack on it as well.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
It's impounded as well. Okay.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
The Valkyrie is 4.6 kilometers out.
Welcome to the
Is it
ASOC
really in the
vehicle
garage,
retrieval
though?
system.
Let's bring out an arrow.
Your vehicle
Fly over to the Valkyrie's location and see for ourselves. And if it's really gone, I'm gonna have to actually, I don't have to restart. If it's gone, I'm gonna hop on to the Unreal Studio instead and show you guys around for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna retry it later tonight, I think. But we'll see where the Valkyrie is. It says it's only 5 kilometers out. It's not too far, is it? 5 kilometers? That's pretty close, I think. How bad could it be? Because if we flew it there, if someone put the Valkyrie there, it's gonna be probably able to remove it from there as well. That's what I'm hoping. Right, Arrow. Please help me out here. Yeah, we're starting off great. Where's the ladder? It's here. Open. Ah, entry pilots. Right. Let's see. Come on, Arrow. And space station, please let us out. Yay. Right.
Takeoff complete.
Where's the Valkyrie? Down there.
Landing gear raised.
It's in the garage, alright. Oh. I do wonder what this will look like. Maybe it's possible to just... If I log out and don't claim the ship, is it possible the ship is like sitting right here when I return? In the hangar? Or in the station? I mean, so I can just retrieve it? I hope so. Alright, let's go take a look and see what we have here. This turned into something completely different from doing a lap around the verse, filming to problem solving. You want to come on my stream and problem solve for an hour or so, 2 hours? Let's go to Garage 10, because if I remember correctly, the PTV was in Garage 10. I'm guessing the Valk is in the same garage. Here we go. We're coming to get you, Valkyrie. Where'd you go? No. Huh? Is this the Geo? No, it doesn't have the backpack. Alright. The Valkyrie disappeared when I got here. Does that mean it ended up back in the It says it's still there. That's so weird. Let's check it again. There are some other terminals up here for the garages. Maybe if I'm lucky I can store the Valkyrie from
To the
here.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
No, but I can pay the fine for this one.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
If I retrieve one of these, the Valkyrie might get
Your
stored
vehicle has been delivered to the following
automatically.
And entertainment.
Your please
Be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
No.
Welcome.
Do we want to try that
to
again?
The ASOC vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
That's also Garage 10.
Goodbye.
Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Something blew up. The Atlas
Please
blew up.
visit us again. Goodbye.
I have no idea what's going on.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit one of the bars. Only a quick ride on the metro.
Welcome.
And the
to
Valkyrie
the
is still
ASOC vehicle
unknown,
retrieval
right?
system. Please visit
So
us
let's...
again.
Who's shouting out here?
Micro.
So let's try a relog. I'll try this again by myself later, but let's check out the project instead. Right. Here we have it. It's gonna come up any second now. Let's quit this. . 'Cause 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 ' Alright, here it is. Let's start the level sequence. You can see all the screens that came up. Oliver is right here, looking sort of like he does in the game. I even modeled the Zark glasses myself, actually, and put them on him so to make him look more like his in the actual world of Star Citizen. I scanned the a certain place in New Babbage as well to make the background out here look like it's actually in New Babbage. So when you move the camera, the background moves as it's supposed to do, with reflections on the floor and everything. In here is where... Are there no reflections on the floor? I thought there were. Oh yeah, you can see here it's just slightly green from the lamp up here. Anyways, this is the room where I'll place some computers and metahumans that'll be working away here underneath the screens. If we play here, you can see the screens moving.
Very galactic. I'm Oliver Zark.
Here take a look at Oliver as well.
Starting off with our new studio. Take it in, people. This 6-month-long project.
You could probably mute him so you don't get any spoilers. There we go. Shouldn't be able to hear anything now. Great. And yeah, so these are the screens from like the trade development department or whatever it's called in the game. And here are some stuff I filmed in previous videos. We're gonna put some computers in here, as I said. We have the screen out here, also displaying different things. So if we wanted, we could use these couches as like a podcast studio, but I think that's, if it's ever gonna happen, it's gonna be way far into the future, because that means bringing another character into Unreal Engine, scanning them, having them look like the in-game characters, and that's really like, that's actually moving away from what I want to make. This is only supposed to be enhancing the news experience in the game, but I don't want to make like new content. I only want to enhance the content that I already made, so it's not going to be me moving over to Unreal Engine. If I make a podcast, it's going to be in the game. And I've already been checking out a location in the 600i. They made the couches. I don't know if they had the ability that you could sit on them before, but they reactivated the sitting emote, or the sitting animation for the couches in the 600i. So that's a great spot to have like a huge couch with different guests. And I've had an idea in my head for quite a while now. You could also bring on different props now, with different chairs and small tables that you could put up in the... Oh, hi Ola. And so yeah, that would be great to make a little podcast in the 600i. That's a sidetrack from what we're looking at right now, but yeah. So here are the little couch place. You have the graphics behind here moving. I made it so it looks like a little digital screen made up of small individual screens. And here's something rolling in the studio, just I don't even know what to call it, but it's news footage with a logo and some different places in the verse and subjects that we're reporting on. So yeah, that's it from the studio. Actually, we could put a little spotlight up here, and we're gonna take a look at Oliver as well and see how he moves. What is this preview? What's going on here? Right, that's new to me. What happened there? Was it because I added the lights as I was in the sequencer? Maybe if I go to content browser instead and add a light from here. spotlight. Yeah, that's better. So we could bring that spotlight up, way up, and yeah, like there we go. Looks a lot better already. Okay. What are these spotlights? Oh, that's from there. Okay. Cool. So here's what Oliver is looking like when he is moving about right now. What I managed to do was isolate his face from the body animations. I wanted to make a mocap thing where I recorded myself moving about in different ways, but it was beyond my limitations with this program. So I ended up using Mixamo, which is Adobe's what do we call it? Data bank or archive for animations that you can download and apply on metahumans or any other kind of character that you have actually. So I downloaded the most common ones that looked like a character is idling or talking, and I'm weaving them together to right now I'm just experimenting with them, but it's supposed to be they're going to be weaved together to create something fluent. Yeah, so let's take a look here on Oliver. We could have some audio right here so you can see how it syncs up to his... What happened to you, Oliver? I'm sorry. There we go. Alright. You're watching Hubware Galactic. I'm Oliver Zark. Here are tonight's headlines. Starting off with our new studio. Take it in, people. This 6-month-long project has just finished, but much like a pico ball in a Benihenge, it might be something you'll only see once. So, enjoy. Have you been to Pyro? Since the UEE lifted the blockade a few weeks back, the Pyro system has seen a major boost in both tourism and industry. They have. Alright, so that's how it's gonna be. You see the body's not moving, only the head, so from his neck and up is my animation and my face recording. And from the neck down is Mixamo's animations. So, yeah. Best viewers on some fan. Oh, wow, thank you. Are you giving me viewers? Wow, so cool. Everyone use the link. Never seen that before. That's my first like spam thing on stream. So happy. Alright, so yeah, this is what it'll look like. Hopefully, the animations will be weaved together, as I said, and it's yeah, I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna finish the studio, this room mainly. After that room is finished, I think the studio is pretty much made, I guess. I need some spotlights on the ceiling, because right now we have lights coming on the walls, but there are no spotlights that seem to actually put the lights there. And after that, we're good to go. Yeah, right, so thanks for watching. I'm gonna go back into the game and see if I can get that backpack back from the Valkyrie. I'm not too confident, but here's to hoping. See you guys next time, and have a good day, night, morning, or evening. See you around.